What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I just came home from a casting that I had in New Jersey. It was actually in a building that I used to work in quite a bit before the pandemic, and so I haven't been back there in a while, and I always forget how long it takes to get there from the city. But I'm back home now. The rest of the day I'm just gonna be at home, which I'm very excited about. Today's Wednesday and I have so much to tell you guys. Can't even get into it right now because first of all I need to eat. This is gonna be my lunch. I just got this little tunicado sandwich from Joe and the Juice. I'm still trying to figure out where to put my camera when I'm vlogging like throughout the apartment, but yeah, I just quickly grabbed this for lunch because we didn't get back into the city until yesterday, so I actually don't really have any groceries right now. It's like one of the things on my list that I need to do today. But this is kind of just my go-to when I'm not really sure what I want to eat and I want to eat something relatively healthy. I just get this little tuna sandwich from Joe and the Juice. So I'm gonna eat this quick because I am starving, and then I'm gonna update you on everything. Just made myself a little iced coffee. It's not actually that little, it's huge. But this is the only cup that I have available right now. So excited to give you guys some apartment updates because things have been changed quite a bit since last time I vlogged. Also, as per all of your suggestions on my last vlog, which is very helpful, thank you. It's funny because sometimes you just can't see it yourself or visualize it yourself right away. You need to like live in the space a little bit and also just like try and visualize as best as possible how it's going to work with the furniture that you don't yet have. I'm excited to show you guys, but we had such a fun weekend. I'll start with the positive because it honestly was such a beautiful wedding. My best friend, like watching your best friend get married is just something so special, and I cried so much at this wedding. My god, I had no idea how emotional I was gonna get. So yeah, everything going there was so smooth. My flight left right on time. I left a day earlier than Avery so that I could like hang with my mom, hang with my brothers. And then on Friday I headed downtown, which is where we stayed for the weekend for the wedding. Friday we had the rehearsal dinner, and then Saturday was the day of the wedding. Both Avery and my mom came to that, so it was so fun. Not only seeing Rebecca get married, but also just having them there. And then Sunday we had kind of like a family morning planned. We booked a brunch downtown, so all my siblings came down so we could hang out and see each other. And then our flight wasn't until the evening on Sunday, so we were kind of just gonna walk around. I was gonna show Avery a little bit of downtown. I took him by the harbor front, if you guys know downtown Toronto. I also took him to St. Lawrence Market. I've only ever really been there around Christmas, so it was nice to be able to walk around, and they had like tables outside and stuff. It was really cute. And then after that we headed back to the hotel because that's where we had our bags. I'm not even kidding you, as soon as we walked through the front doors of the hotel to pick up our bags, our flights got canceled. We ended up being on the phone with Delta for like 2 hours probably almost, and we tried everything to get back the following day, which would have been Monday, but they had nothing. Everything was sold out. And then the earliest flight that we could get back was a 6 a.m. on Tuesday. So we ended up taking that flight. My poor brother had to drive us to the airport at 3 in the morning so we could get to the airport on time. And we ended up having a layover in Montreal. It was just like such a long trip home. A trip that should be 4 hours door to door ended up being 12. Yeah, that was honestly really annoying, especially when you think you're gonna be, like, you're booking a flight on Sunday evening so you can be back for Monday, start your week out on a right note, and then you get back Tuesday afternoon. You just feel very discombobulated and all over the place. Yeah, we're getting a different start to the week than we'd planned, but I will say it was kind of nice because obviously my family lives there, and so we were able to stay at my brother's place. I got to spend more time with him and his girlfriend, who I, only get to see a couple times a year, so it was nice for that. Avery and my brother got some bonding time. They went golfing together on Monday night, so I guess things happen for a reason, So yeah, that was kind of our weekend update. I was in a very sour mood yesterday, so that's why I didn't pick up the vlog any sooner. I just had so much going on, and even though I know it's out of everybody's control, there's just something so frustrating about not being able to get where you need to be. And the weather in particular this year has just been so crazy that it's been so unpredictable with flights, and kind of makes you want to not take any more trips until the weather calms down. So yeah, I think the rest of the summer we're kind of just gonna lay low and not do too much, but trying to stay positive and focus on the good things because there is so much good happening. I am gonna give you guys an update now on the layout of the space because we did end up changing things around. It's definitely a lot less messy than it was before, but we still just have things kind of wherever because we haven't really found a spot for everything yet, but I'll give you guys an update. First is the living room. Okay, so we ended up changing the layout of the living room completely. We put the mirror over there, and I feel like this is a really good spot for it too. It's good for pictures, also just like makes the room look bigger. And then we ended up putting the couch like this instead of having the back against the wall because there was just like a really awkward amount of space in between the couch and the TV, which we had on this side before. And so some of you guys had suggested to put the couch like this, put the TV in the corner. And when we were moving in, it just didn't seem like it was gonna work this way. But now that we have changed the furniture around, I think it couldn't be better. Still not sure if we're gonna end up keeping this little TV stand storage thing, but it's good for now, it works. We have that little basket with random stuff in it. Eventually gonna replace the coffee table, but it's just not a priority right now and haven't really found anything that we both like. So we're gonna wait on that. And then this corner is where the dining table is gonna be. We just have, this is actually a bar cart that's laying there. Just haven't had a chance to build it yet. Now that we have this area as our living room, this can be kind of like the dining room area. And so I'm very excited about that. It feels more cohesive that way. And then you still have all of this walking space like right here. This is just here for now. I honestly don't think we're gonna keep it because it, like once we get the dining table, it might be in the way, but it's good storage for now. And honestly, it works. I can't remember if I showed this in my last vlog. I'm sorry if I'm repeating this, but we also ended up getting a new coffee machine and a grinder because now that we're making drip coffees, we needed a grinder. So this is our new machine. It's a Mocha Master. I can link it down below if you guys are interested. This was recommended by one of Avery's colleagues. He said that this is the best one and we honestly love it. It makes amazing coffee. It's also just a beautiful machine to watch. So tomorrow morning when I make coffee, I will film it for you so you can see it. But we basically buy whole beans and just use this grinder, and then you put a little filter in here and it just has this whole like water process. And then you have a nice cup or mug of coffee. And we really like this so far. I did have to get used to the lack of convenience because it is a little bit more of a process, especially if you're grinding your own coffee, but it does taste amazing. So I'm very happy with this one. In case anybody's wondering, I got this through off Amazon. I can link it. It's just very simple. We just needed a little blanket to have on the couch. And then I also got this new laundry basket to fit in the corner for like towels and socks and things like that. And that one's also from Amazon. So I still need a little garbage can to go over here, but I haven't really found one that I love so far. So I'll show you guys that one again. Just got off of a call. I have, what time is it? An hour and a half until my therapy appointment. So I'm gonna run to Trader Joe's and grab some groceries. I went to a different grocery this morning. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall over. But I wasn't able to get everything I needed. So I'm gonna stop by Trader Joe's, hopefully stock up the fridge for at least the next few days. I need my keys. And then I'm gonna do therapy. It's been a few weeks since I had an appointment. I've just been busy, and I also am trying to space them out because my insurance doesn't cover my therapy, which is totally fine, but doing it every single week is getting a little expensive. So I'm scaling it back to every other week. But I am like so excited to talk to her. Obviously I was excited to speak to her every week because I feel like every week something new comes up or you're learning something new. And it's also just nice to have someone to talk to who isn't family or a friend or someone, you know, this is really just someone who's totally removed, who you can just talk to about anything. But yeah, now that I'm scaling the sessions back, there's just so much more to talk about every time. So I am really excited to catch up with her and yeah, talk about what's been going on the last few weeks. Little grocery haul. I just got a couple things for the next few days, mainly for me because Avery's gonna be eating at work except for breakfast. I got some chicken, organic chicken. I'm gonna make this brown rice arugula bowl that I make on and off. Got some of the ingredients for that: tomatoes, cucumbers. This is for breakfast. We've been loving yogurt bowls lately, so I got some blueberries and bananas. We've also been doing peaches, but they didn't have a good selection, so I think we're actually gonna go to the farmer's market on Friday and just get like some produce and fruit from there. I also got some avocados, which are ripe. So excited because I haven't had avocado toast in probably a week by now, so I'm gonna have some. Maybe I'll have some for dinner. I don't know. I'm either gonna have that bowl or I'm gonna have just breakfast for dinner. And what else did I get? And then I got some mayo for like tuna sandwiches, also for the dressing of that bowl. That reminds me that I forgot to buy hot sauce, but we might have some. I don't know, I have to check. And then I also got some hummus because Avery loves having like hummus and carrots and crackers after work. Okay, checking in. It's a few hours later. I attempted to cook the chicken that I bought today so I could make my like little salad bowl, but honestly the chicken was not good and I ended up throwing it out, which is such a waste. And I just, sorry, I have like a little hangnail thing. I just feel like the chicken at Trader Joe's is not consistent. Even when you buy the organic, like all natural one, whatever they have, it's just not consistent. So this will be the last time that I bought that one. So I ended up just having breakfast for dinner, which is honestly what I was craving anyway. And then yeah, kind of just been like cleaning up the apartment. I started doing some laundry and I just texted Avery that I'm so tempted to put together this bar cart that we bought, and he was like, just go for it. So I think I'm gonna try and put it together, and if I get stuck, then he's gonna be home in a few hours and can help me out. So let's do it. Started my day off with a Pilates workout because I haven't worked out in a week, probably. It was a humbling experience, shall we say. And then I just got back from going to the Apple store because I just needed someone to look at my phone. My phone has mostly been working fine, but I've been having some issues with my Instagram and my voicemail. Instagram for almost 2 weeks now, honestly. It's been kind of a nightmare, and I feel like I'm the only one who's been having problems, but he tried a couple things and then eventually we got to the point where he was thinking that my Instagram was logging into an old session every time, and so just wouldn't load any new content, wouldn't let me watch anything. Sorry. Jesus. He was like able to log out of it and set me up so that it's like working properly now. So fingers crossed it's gonna be working for good. Avery and I just ran into each other downstairs. I was walking into the building and he was walking out, so that was convenient. I am gonna make some breakfast right now. I already kind of had breakfast earlier. I had a little bowl of yogurt with blueberries and banana, but I'm craving an actual breakfast now. And I think it's because I haven't had my typical morning meal for like a week and I'm just like craving it. So I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna make toast with eggs and a little bit of avocado, and then I am also gonna probably finish whatever we have left in the coffee pot. Just like a good amount actually. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's good enough for me. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna shower, I'm going to wash my hair, I'm gonna get ready for the day. And then I've been wanting to go to the DMV for a while now because I need to get a New York ID, like a state ID. And that's something I've been meaning to do for such a long time and just like never got around to doing it. And then a couple weeks ago, I wanted to open this specific bank account. It's kind of like a savings account, but it's a little bit different because I'm gonna be using it for something else. But I tried to open this account and I basically wasn't able to because I still only really have my Canadian passport and my Canadian driver's license. So I am now really trying to get that done so I can open this account. I don't know if going in the middle of the day is such a good idea. I should probably just go when they open at 7:30 in the morning, but I might just walk by, see what the situation is, and if it's not too busy, I'll just wait and get it done. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go on Monday when they open. I feel like I've been taking care of a lot of these annoying things that you have to do every 3 or 5 years, but it's just part of it, and I'll be happy once I have it. Did it! Man, it was quite the journey. I was kind of expecting it though. I just like had a feeling that I was gonna forget at least one thing or realize I needed something that I didn't have, but I went there, and then before I even filled out the paperwork, I realized that I was gonna need my social security card, and it's like, I really thought that I looked online and I found the right list of things I needed, but I guess I just didn't. So I had to go back, get the card, and then come back with all my other things, and then she was able to process it. So I should have the card in like 2 weeks or so, which is great. I'm so glad I got that checked off my list. It did take up 2 hours of my day, but honestly, it's like, it's either gonna take 2 hours today or 2 hours next week or next month or whenever. So might as well get it done today. I'm gonna head home now and just chill for a second. I feel like I need to drink some more water because I'm a little bit dehydrated. And then I'm going to pack for my shoot tomorrow. I need to figure out what I want to bring. I can't remember if I vlogged the shoot that I did, but I'm shooting with this photographer that I've worked with before. We did a little ballet inspired shoot last year, right before I went to Qatar. It was actually the day that I flew out. And it was great. I really loved working with her. And I'm kind of just like needing new images for my book. I feel like I spoke about this a couple weeks ago, but I kind of just want to do like a little update. Some of the photographers that I've shot with in the past are just not available right now. And so it's like, you know what? I'm just going to reach out to someone that I have shot with before, who's nice to work with, who I know is going to give me great images. And so we organized a little shoot tomorrow morning. So basically just trying to get like a really good headshot, some like diverse but still natural photos of me that really just kind of show all of my sides and give the client an idea of what they're gonna get when they book me. And hopefully it's gonna get me new work. Not that work isn't great, but it's just always nice to refresh your book and give clients new pictures to look at. I also realized this on my way to the DMV, that I probably shouldn't have slicked back my hair because now I'm gonna look bald in my photo. I always do things like this. I just never think about those things, and it's fine. Not that it even really matters, but it's just like a funny realization of all the days that I wear my hair back. Of course, I have to take a picture for my ID. I just got so excited because I realized that I haven't even shown you the bar cart from yesterday. Basically, right when it's so crazy. Basically, right when I finished putting it together, Avery came home early, and I totally forgotten that he actually went into work earlier that day too, so it wasn't unusual for him to come home early. But yeah, he just like was so excited about it and started decorating it, and I think it turned out really good so far. We both really wanted to get some sort of bar cart for, you know, alcohol, and we added some books and our little plant on the bottom. This is not done by any means, but this is just, you know, we're making it work with what we got. So I think it's cute. There's this painting that I saw, or it's not really a painting, it's more of a print that I want to get and then put behind the liquor on the top just to add some more color. But I think it's really cute so far, and we'll probably end up having it over there once our dining table comes up. I'm gonna get started on dinner now. I'm gonna make the bowl that I was planning on making yesterday, just without the chicken. And also with a different dressing because I don't have any hot sauce. So it's just gonna be a variation of the bowl, but I think it's still gonna be really good. It's just gonna be arugula, brown rice, tomato, cucumber, Parmesan, like a little Parmesan on top, and then half an avocado. So I'm excited about that. I came home and they were doing construction outside. That's the only downside, is that there's like construction happening near our building, like in and around it. And so during the day, most days they are working. It's not going to be long term, which is nice, but today when I got home they were working outside and it was too loud to vlog. So I was like, I'm just gonna take this time to edit because I had a lot of footage from yesterday and today. So I'm glad I got that done, and now I can make dinner and just relax. I think I'm not going to really do anything else tonight except for pack for my shoot for tomorrow, maybe pull some extra images. I always try and do like a little mood board before my shoot, just so that when I get there, there's no guessing or wasting time trying to figure out what the goal is at the end of the day. Like, I always want to be as efficient as possible, especially when you're paying for it. So I'm just gonna make sure I have all that together before tomorrow morning. Although this girl is like, you know when you're cutting vegetables and it feels like you just cut through your nail, or it sounds like you cut through your nail? I thought that just happened, but I'm okay. But in the same breath, this photographer also already knows me and kind of knows like my face and how I like to shoot. So I don't think I'm gonna have to really like tell her what to do. She's just gonna know, which is nice. I'm also just so excited to spend this weekend in the city and just enjoy the apartment and not really have to do anything or go anywhere. I feel like because everything's been so go, go, go ever since we moved in, we just haven't really been able to sit and enjoy the apartment and just be home and be like in it, you know? So I'm really looking forward to doing that this weekend and not having any obligations really. I haven't really bought any dressings yet. I wonder if I can use Avery's aunt bought us these 3. I'm trying to show you guys without dropping anything, but she bought us these. This is really scary. Like dressings and olive oils. There's a dark blueberry balsamic, a mango jalapeno white balsamic, which is the one that I want to use. And then there's also a lemon infused olive oil. But because we haven't opened them yet, I feel bad diving in first. But I think I'm gonna do it. Just took the most amazing shower. I always have to open the door after because the air circulation in here is not great, but otherwise it is the perfect bathroom. Just feels like a little cave in here and I love it. I'm gonna end off the vlog here. I still have to do my skincare and I have to blow dry my hair for tomorrow, so it's gonna be a longer night. I just feel like there's not enough hours in the day sometimes to get everything done, but it's fine. Tomorrow's Friday, so I can just chill the rest of the day. But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new, come and join the fam. And I will see you in the next one.